All right. How's it going, chat? I think I hopefully start streaming early enough for those of you in EU. How are you all doing? Perfect timing, got a long flight to be on. How long are you going to be live? Probably at least 2 hours because we're going to be playing the tournament here. I guess the how long I stream kind of depends on how far I get, so we'll see. But definitely at least 2 hours. Probably even like 2.5 if I had to guess, or 3 even. Are you able to watch streams on a flight? Like, I know you can buy Wi-Fi on a plane, but not gonna lie, like, that's kind of impressive if the Wi-Fi is good enough to watch a stream. Like, I mean, that's actually kind of crazy. Um, like, are you able to, like, with the Wi-Fi on the plane, you're able to watch a stream? Because I've been on planes and I've, like, bought Wi-Fi and it's, like, good enough to, I guess, like, look things up on the internet, or I remember I was able to, like, open Clash Royale and, like, watch games, but it wasn't really good enough to, do anything too crazy, like watch YouTube videos or streams. I mean, so that's kind of crazy if you're able to. Um, Ming Zhang was the first one here. How's it going, Peter Parker? A lot, Brian. All right, let's see. So yeah, we'll see how far we can get. This global tournament looks kind of weird, not gonna lie. Like, I was looking at a lot of the decks people are using, and there's like there seems to be like a lot of variety. Like a lot of stuff that can be used. I decided I'd start with Golem because this guy who is in 10th place right now is using this Golem deck. I like checked his API, and like I'm pretty good with Golem, so I thought, it might be good. Golem's, I think, okay this meta. Like, even I saw CRL today, there were quite a bit of people running Golem, so. This guy's running, Bridge Spam. He's not actually running this RG deck. I checked his API. He's running, like, Bridge Spam, which I guess is also pretty good, but I don't play that as much, so. I mean, I could try it out, I don't know, but I guess Golem's fine. This guy was running, I think, Giant Balloon. It's like a very weird deck, so even though he's got a good record, I don't know if I want to use that, so. Yeah, we'll start with Golem. I saw some people running some, like, RGs and stuff, like Splash Yard, but I saw a few people running Golem. I think it's solid, so. We'll start with it. Mobile Mont, how's it going? This is how you doing today? I'm doing alright, I'm doing pretty good. My sleep schedule's been pretty good the last couple days, actually. A large part of it was for CRL. I wanted to play it on Saturday, and today I was watching it. I pretty much, was watching, like, all the exciting matches. Obviously, you can't, like, watch all the games because there's so many people playing, but there were some exciting matches today. And, happy Easter for everyone, celebrating. So, yeah, I guess he's running bait, probably with an Inferno or a building, because he's got Knight, so. Alright, we can actually get the King activated here. Okay, great. RG Monk if Golem. I don't think RG Monk is that good, to be honest. I mean, it's okay, but in the Royal Tournament, I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty good deck in competitive, but I don't know how good it is on, like, ladder and global tournaments. I'm not really, honestly, like, recently I haven't been a huge fan of running RG and, like, ladder and stuff. I mostly only use it in competitive. I think it's not really, I mean, on ladder it's, like, okay, but I don't know. In this Royal Tournament, I don't see too many people running it, and if they're using it, they're using, they're not actually running RG Monk, they're running RG Skelly King with Tombstone is actually pretty solid. I could maybe try that variant out, but Monk, I don't know. It's like, it's okay. I watch all your qualifier games. 6-4, not bad. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but for me, it's not that good. Like, I definitely thought I'd get at least 7 wins. It was only my first month playing it, though, so I guess it's not that bad. But yeah, there were tons of things I can improve upon. But yeah, not gonna lie, you said Lintus. That's actually Miku. And not gonna lie, like, that set kind of tilted me because he used the, like, wrong deck the last game, and I still lost. And I got pretty mad after that. Because I pretty much lost because of, one Skeleton King. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But next month I'll try to do better. The meta's going to pretty much be the same because balance changes aren't for another 2 months, so I'll try to like learn the meta, practice duels, and I'm sure I'll do better next month because this month I wasn't even practicing too much before CRL. I played like a few duels, but it wasn't anything crazy, so if I practice way more, I'll definitely do better next month, I think. Okay, GG. Yeah, so what happened is I lost to Miku or Griko, however you want to call him. There's like a few different names people call him for some reason. And then what happened is the set after I was against some random Japanese player, and I couldn't get his API. I couldn't check it because I can't type in the Japanese characters. So I lost because of that, and then I got like really mad after that. So yeah, I had like a rough CRL day for sure yesterday. I got kind of like, I started out good and then I got really tilted after those 2 sets because the second set like wasn't even my fault because I couldn't check his API. Because if you can't type in Asian characters and the Google image thing doesn't work, so you can't like copy their text, you can't check their API. And he checked in immediately, so I had no choice but to go in blind, and like I had no idea what he was using, so it was pretty rough. But yeah, it's all good. This is probably a bait deck as well. Golem. Or, I mean, Bomber. Tried Drill and GC. Seemed kind of weak. Drill's, like, okay. There was a lot of people using it in, ooh, perfect tornado, actually. He got no damage. That was good. There was a lot of people using it in competitive. In ladder, it might not be that good. Or GCs. I feel like it's probably not that good. Especially because of the Golden Knight nerf. It's for sure worse, but I think you can use it if you play it well. You could also use Drill Inferno. But yeah, thank you for the $2 donation, Benjamin. Colleen Watts, thank you for the $5, says, hey boss, can you run Rascal's Prince with Mirror instead of Dark Ob? Yeah, you can if you want, but I think it's better without Mirror, just because Mirror is, like, pretty much the worst card in the game right now, I would say. But you can try it out for sure. I mean, Golden Knight NATO still works, but you just have to be more exact with your tornado placements. Oh, it went in front. That's actually really clutch. Okay, that's a juke. Can you make a tier list dedicated to ladder only? Probably not, to be honest. I only make one every couple months. And I actually have a video coming out. The reason I didn't make a video on a tier list is because I have a video coming out soon where I'm actually ranking all the cards in the game from worst to best, so it's going to be a little different than a tier list. wanted to try that out and see how it goes. I'll be coming out with that soon, probably in the next, like... I meant in Global Tournament. I guess since it's really early on, I can, but it's definitely a really bad deck, but I could probably beat these guys since, obviously, we're, like, super early in it. To be honest, I wonder if in the Global Tournament, Rascal's Bait would be, decent without the mirror. I actually wonder it could be a good deck in this tournament. Because the Rascals, like, I'm not gonna lie, are really good right now. The Prince also seems like it's really good this meta. There's like a Mega Knight Prince deck that is super solid right now. Mega Knight Prince Wallbreakers. What archetype is best for Grand Challenge right now besides E-Giant? Well, I don't even know if E-Giant's one of the best decks for, like, a Grand Challenge. I think... I don't know, there's, like, many different decks you could use, but, like, I think some of the best decks in the meta right now are... E-Giant's probably, like, in the top 6 or 7 for sure, but there's many things you could use. I think you should probably use what you're comfortable with, but in this meta, like, I see a lot of... I mean, even though someone in the chat said Drill's not that great, there's a ton of Drill decks people are using. Like, a lot of people are running Drill Bridge Spam, Drill Inferno, Golem isn't bad right now. Mega Knight Wallbreakers is really good. Mega Knight Wallbreakers with Prince. If you're a good Cycle player, you could run, like, Hog and stuff like that, but... yeah, you probably want to be pretty good with it. The Monk is solid. You could run... either RG Monk, you could run Bridge Spam Monk with, like, the Ram Rider. There's, like, a lot of options. It's hard to say, like, what the best deck is. Yeah, I guess I can play Colleen, like, one game with it. Especially because, like, we're early on, but... with Mirror instead of Dark Cob? Alright, let's see. Hopefully we don't get someone who's good. I can run like one game, I guess. Yeah, Rascals seem pretty good now, for sure. Head Goblin Gang. And it has Wallbreakers, Princess. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I mean, the mirror in this type of deck, the mirror might actually be decent, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Oh my gosh, you gotta be joking. Okay, it's actually a pretty good start. I don't have anything for the pump. That's why I was a little, like, worried about that, but I guess it's fine, probably. Not really the best NATO there. What do you think of Ian's new mortar deck? I don't know if it's that good. Mortar, Rascal, Spear Gobs, Bats, Hog. I don't really think Rascals pair that well in Hog decks. I think he mostly did it because, like, a lot of people watch his YouTube for, like, Hog decks and stuff like that. So he was trying to make one, with the Rascals. I don't think it's that good, though, to be honest. I feel like Rascals are definitely better in Bait or Miner. You probably could use it, like, if you really want to, but I don't think it's the best option. Okay, we probably just give him the tower here. My Golem deck, I think, would do, the one I was just using, would do a little better against the Spate deck, because it has Tombstone, so you're able to defend a bit easier. We're able to hold off, though, I guess. Alright, yeah, GG. I'm gonna go back to the Golem deck now. Do Tombstone instead of that. And it's got Lightning. I think this was the right deck, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Lightning, NATO, Barbarrel, Baby Jack, Phoenix. Yeah. Did the Easter Bunny come? We didn't do much for Easter, to be honest, because my dad and one of my brothers are out of town, so... visiting family. I didn't go because I have school, so... because my brothers have, like, a different spring break than I do. It's, like, a different schedule. Mythic CR, thank you for the €6 donation. Why did you stop streaming on Twitch? It just wasn't worth it. To be honest, like, there's a few big reasons. Like, one, I typically tend to get more viewers on YouTube. It's like a larger platform for me. Which, again, being honest here, means probably overall more money, too, than Twitch, which is obviously important. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna say it, because, I mean, it's true, so. And I just think for the English community, Twitch is kind of... I think in this game, if you speak German or Spanish, Twitch is pretty good, but I think for, like, CR, English is better. The only, like, literally the only exception is Juicy J, but that was pretty much because of TikTok anyway, that he kind of got the Twitch viewers, so... overall, I think YouTube is better for CR. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, when I streamed on Twitch, I didn't get that much money. Obviously, there's more to it than money, but, like, I didn't get much money. It was just a lot of time, and it was almost just a hobby, almost. And another reason is because the algorithm on YouTube doesn't get affected anymore by the streams as much, like they used to, because there's like a separate section. So, yeah, there's like a few big reasons. It probably would be smart though to stream on Twitch one last time to like let people know on Twitch that I'm planning on having YouTube be my main platform that I stream on. Are you not allowed to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? You can. I mean, I probably could do it even though it's not allowed, because since I'm not like a massive streamer, they're probably not going to care. I don't exactly know how to do that, though. I know B-Rad did it at one point. The thing is, though, is I like to read the chat a decent amount, so it would get a little complicated if there's, like, 2 chats that I have to read. But it's definitely an idea, for sure. The thing is, I have to use a different application. I can't use OBS, I don't think, because on OBS, I think you can only stream on one place at a time. But, yeah, I know it's easy to stream on TikTok, I think, and YouTube at the same time, or TikTok and Twitch, because TikTok has its own thing for streaming. I don't know how to stream on it, though. Like, I don't know how to stream on TikTok. I tried, like, 3 times setting it up, and I didn't figure out what to do. It's like it's bugged or something. Maybe I have to watch a YouTube video. I'm not sure. But I know there's something you can do to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and then it combines the chat into one thing that you can look at, but it would be like so many messages, and it would get a little bit complicated. But it would probably be fine, I guess. I do think the smartest thing to do, though, would definitely be to figure out how to stream on TikTok, because that's a good way to grow your channel. Any reason you aren't in a clan? I don't know, there's just no point for me being in a clan. Sometimes I join them for, like, matches and stuff, but I just don't really think it's worth it. But like, I join them from time to time. I guarantee you have 3 times more viewers on TikTok than YouTube. Yeah, that's probably true. It's very easy to get viewers on TikTok. But and then what a lot of creators do is they like funnel them into YouTube or Twitch, their other streaming platform. It's a lot of damage. Okay, it's a pretty good situation. I mean, considering the fact he did just go lava first play, I'd say we defended pretty well, because we didn't have a Phoenix in cycle, so I kind of had to defend a little weird. Sai, or S-A-I, however you pronounce that, with the donation, could you use minor wall breakers with NATO Marcher? Good luck. I don't really want to change my decks too much this tournament, because I'm trying to get as many wins as possible, but early on I might try to do it sometimes. Like, I probably could, but maybe I should play grand challenges for people with deck requests. That might be the way to go. Like, I could play a game in GC. So yeah, you're talking about like the Remieli deck? That was a $179. No, it's not $179. Chat, there's currencies, so like, see, I know it gets a little complicated. I don't know what that is in USD. I think it's like $2. Trust me, it's not $179. If he gave $179, I would obviously play in. I missed the NATO. It's not looking good. It's probably not a horrible situation, though. He's going for the 2 crown, I guess. GCs haven't been any easier since they cut the costs. It's probably because a lot of pros are playing them because of mega drafts in the game right now. Oof. GCs are one of the only ways to practice decks right now. Unless you have access to pro players, because then you can play friendly battles or duels with them. But if you don't, then you kind of have to play GCs to practice right now. I think that's why GCs at this point in time aren't easier. It's just because ladders mega draft. I think that's the main reason. Because in my last video I did 12 win grand challenge actually with a Rascals deck, and yeah, there was a lot of good players I played against. Like, I think at 3 wins in the GC, I matched someone with a top 100 ladder finish. So like, there definitely are good players playing it now. And then I played against like probably I think 3 or 4 people with a GC badge early on too. So there definitely are some good players in it. So yeah, that's true, Benjamin. Could you use minor wall breakers with NATO Marcher? Yeah, I'll play one game and do a grand challenge match. Let me just make it real quick. For Psy, minor wall breakers with NATO Marcher. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play one game with it. I think doing a little bit of editing, like B-Rap might be good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I have a second version of new content coming out soon that I've been working on with someone behind the scenes. Which the first couple videos of it, or like first video of it, will be dropping shortly. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when exactly, but what the heck. It'll probably be live in the next week or 2. See, the problem with the first version of the content I tried, it was very, like, entertainment-based, and I realized a lot of the people watch me for more informative content, so we're kind of switching up the style a little bit. We have some good ideas coming. So I'm hoping the second version of it works out better. We'll see. I also have some like really funny ideas that are more along the lines of entertainment, but I just think they'd be really funny to do videos out of. I don't even want to say what some of them are because like I want it to be a little bit of a surprise, and I don't want potentially someone else to take the idea. Are you still doing college? Yeah. This matchup's free. Yeah, so just like I did for this game, hopefully, yeah, you guys understand, because I'm actually really trying to get as many wins as I can in the Royal Tournament. So if you guys want me to try, anyone who donates and wants me to play a deck, I'll play a Grand Challenge match. There'll still be, obviously this guy wasn't that good, but as I obviously progress through the challenge, there'll be some pretty good opponents, so there'll still be good matches, I'm sure. I'm pretty good with most decks, but I don't want to risk, because I'm not as good with Minor Wall Breakers as I am with Golem, I would say. I guess that's the best way to put it. And I think Remieli deck, so the deck I just played, it's pretty good, but I think it's definitely worse after the minor nerf. It's probably going to be really, really difficult to play in this meta. If you get, like, Lava, you're probably completely screwed now. And then it's just going to be much harder, because that deck had so many close games, so... yeah, Crust, yeah, a lot of people liked that one. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So it's funny you say that, because I have another type of video. I don't want to say it's going to be similar to it at all, because it's going to be way different, but it's going to be involving a video with, like, another, basically celebrity, I guess you could say. I don't know how much more I want to say than that, because it could give other people ideas, but I've thought of some creative things I could try to implement. It's going to be, like, a lot of work, and I have to figure out how to do it well, but once I figure that out, it's going to be pretty good. I don't want to Golem yet, because he's got, like, a lot of spam cards. Yeah. Okay, those goblins were not really the best there. We could probably Golem now. Mr. Beast, you guys will see. I think the only thing I'm going to say... here's the only thing I'm going to say, without giving too much away. It has to do with AI. That's all I'm going to say. And I haven't even started playing it too much yet. I've just thought of the idea. It's already been done. Not the way that I'm thinking of. And I'm not talking about chat, GDP, or however it's called. I'm not talking about that. It's different. That's kind of boring and not anything too crazy, because a lot of CR YouTubers who did those kinds of videos, they didn't even get that many views. I feel like they kind of underperformed a bit. It's way different than that. Way funnier, for sure. I think it is way more entertaining than that. So I'm not gonna... That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna leave it at that, because I don't want to give away, like, exactly what I'm thinking of doing. Alright, good start so far. We're only 6 wins in, though, so... CR Flanks, thank you for the $5 donation. It says, play Royale Giant, Furnace, Mega Minion, Lightning, Barbarrel, Ewiz, Royal Ghosts, Fisherman. It's an old school deck I believe will be meta. I can try it out. It's kind of like similar to Bob the Rock's RG deck, except he doesn't usually use it with Fisherman. Yeah, I can play GC with that deck. 1 GC match after this game. I think, I'll tell you right now, though, I'll use that deck for a game, but I'll tell you right now, CR Flakes, in my opinion, Furnace is really, really bad. In my opinion, it didn't really get buffed at all after the rework or whatever happened to it, so I would keep that in mind. With that being said, though, Bob does make the deck work end season on top of ladder. I don't know how he does it, but it does show that it's possible, basically. But I think Furnace is pretty bad. So I would consider that, like, maybe if you want to replace it, but I'll test it for a game, for sure. Thank you for the donation. Oh my gosh, bro. It's like we're almost against the same deck we were against last game. Mega Knight Firecracker? What's going on? Favorite card still Royal Giant? Yeah, I like it. I feel like in this meta it's quite good, but we will see. That Golden Knight might have... Okay, cool. I was worried he was going to go Mega Knight in front of that. Oh, it lined up. Are you kidding me? Wow. It's a good play by him. I didn't actually think that was going to line up. When we're against these decks, you have to play so passively. I'm going to Golem now. I'm going to block. Bruh, these decks are so annoying to play against when you use Golem. The Firecracker is obnoxious. We're for sure probably going to be fine when we get in, honestly, now we're in a good situation. That just respawned. We're going to Golem here. Low-key, Golden Knight NATO is still pretty broken. And it's so easy to do. I think Golden Knight without the NATO kind of sucks, but with the NATO it's still so good, from what I've seen. Nice. GG. Alright, we'll play a game with that RG deck. Someone donated for me to play a game with it. We'll do that. I think this is a good system. I should do that for when I stream Mega Draft, which I probably will do 1 or 2 more times this month. I streamed it, if you guys remember, the very first day of the season. I pushed from Challenger 1 to Ultimate and Mega Draft. I'll probably stream, maybe I'll do a Mega Draft stream as my next stream, because I don't even know what else I can even stream. I streamed a tier list. I streamed... Well, I'm streaming this now, but then when the Royal Tournament's done, I guess I'll just stream Mega Draft Ladder again. I will say, chat, I might have been wrong, and it's fine, you know, to make mistakes, and I admit when I'm wrong sometimes. I might have been wrong about Mega Draft being as unpopular as I thought, because on YouTube, my Mega Draft video and stream seem to do quite well. But here's what I think. Maybe it's fun for people to watch, but it's not enjoyable to play for casuals. So I feel you guys there. I made a tweet talking about this, like, the cards need to be level 11 for this test season. I think most people would agree with that. Like, it's crazy to me that, that for this test season, they didn't do everyone gets all the cards 11 and all the champions. If they did that, I actually think it would be perfect, and it would have been really popular this test season. I think that's the one thing that's making it be kind of bad. I don't understand why they're not, like, why they didn't do that. It's kind of, that's the one thing that's pretty messed up. I know they want to make money, right? And that's why the card levels are a thing. People like leveling up cards, and that's fine. But I feel like when we only knew a week in advance that the next season was going to be Mega Draft, and that's like just, it's really unfair for the free to play players. I think if they just acknowledged that this was going to be a test season, you know, they could make it fun, have everyone be able to try it out and see how people perceive it then. I think that would have been the way to go. So I still think it was a big mistake not doing that. But besides that, I have to say people do seem to enjoy watching it. So I'm a little bit torn on whether it was good or bad, but I think they could have done it better, at least with the level thing. All right, so I'm looking at CR Flakes donation here. He said Ewiz, Royal Ghost, Ewiz, Fisherman. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I remember that. Something like this deck used to be pretty good. Lightning Barbell, Royal Ghost, Fisherman, Furnace, Mega Minion. The Mega Minion is better for sure. I think Phoenix is a little better. Alright, we'll just go Ghost in the back. I meant Bob in top ladder, he played OP. Oh yeah, I mentioned Bob the Rock, he's very good with it. In his variant, he doesn't have Fisherman. Splash Yard for sure. And that Tombstone was kind of bad. You could probably go in here. Oh, bad time. You just dropped an Ice Whiz. Didn't think he would do the Ice Whiz. Probably should have just gone for a high Mega Minion instead of going... So then I didn't have to go for a Bar Barrel, because I feel like that Bar Barrel was kind of a waste of Elixir that I didn't need to do. It's okay, though. Yeah, this can get interesting in triple Elixir, especially. Regular RG decks would do a lot better against this because Log is a lot nicer to have against the Graveyard than Bar Barrel. But we'll see if we can still win. Yeah, I don't have a lot of graveyard counters. Oof. I thought that was going to get a shot. At least it forces a tombstone out of him. Just cycle a couple lightnings here. GG. Nice. It was a interesting match for sure. I think that's the first time I've ever played a matchup like that. I don't use Furnace too often, but Furnace, I mean, even though I don't think it's that good, it's not like an absolutely dead card because you can force out like, you know, spells, and you can play it in the opposite lane, which can be annoying, like opposite lane that they're going in. So yeah, CR Flakes, thank you for the donation. It was a fun deck to play, to test out. Like, I think you could definitely use it if you won, because, like, Bob the Rock makes it work, but maybe, like, mess around with the variant a little bit. I think, like, it might be better to have Lumberjack in the deck instead of Ghost, but you could definitely make it work, for sure. Alright, let's go. What do you think is best deck right now for this global tournament? I was kind of asking the same thing earlier today, not gonna lie, I don't know. I saw there's like 3 or 4 people in the top 50 with Golem, one of which is with the deck I'm using right now. Someone was like in the top 10 with it, with only 3 losses, so I figured like Golem's probably quite good. I think that... Can we get the king activated here? Oh no, I misclicked. Ooh! Misclicked the NATO. Hope we don't lose because of that. Alright, let's just relax. So he's got... He has Sparky, Monk, XC. Oof, the XC's gonna be pretty good. I'm not lightning here. We're fine, I think, as long as I don't screw up anymore on defense. Okay, this might actually be a little bit of a problem. Hold on. Let's get a baby dragon going. Tombstone like this. And if he clones, I'll be ready with the bar barrel. But yeah, we don't even need it. Okay. We probably don't need a king activation, unless I get an opportunity to, but I probably won't in double, because he'll always support the Skelly Barrel with something, so I kind of missed my chance of getting the activation since I messed it up, so that was kind of my bad, but... Yeah, this will be interesting for sure. Yeah, we're fine. Hello? Anyone there? Guess not. GG. Golem pump? I think it's alright. Golem Pump's okay, but it's a riskier Golem deck to use because if they have Earthquake, then it's gonna be a rough matchup. Yeah, I don't know if he lagged out or gave up. Hard to say, but either way, it was looking pretty good there at the end. In some games, you don't even need to use the Golem, because the nice thing about this Golem deck is the Phoenix and Baby Dragon are really annoying cards for some decks that don't have a lot of air support that you can sometimes win just off of those. Sometimes it's not even the Golem itself that wins you the game. From Brazil, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, no Tornado in cycle. So many people running Firecracker. No! Oh no. Oh man, the Firecracker's so annoying. It's really good against Golem. Like, I don't think the Firecracker's that good, but there's a couple decks that it's insane against. It's really good against Golem and E-Giant decks. Because it's just so hard to kill. But against other things, it's not that great against. It's good against decks that don't have arrows, poison, or like Fireball. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those matches where we have to just try to come back and double, I guess. As per usual, I guess. Oh man, he's mostly just been spamming at the bridge the whole time, but it's been working, so... That's kind of unfortunate, is what it is, though. That Goblin Gang probably wasn't the best Goblin Gang. He kind of just died. Here we go. Oh, of course he has Mega Knight. So many people running Mega Knight Firecracker. I think we got him, though. Once again, see what I was talking about with the baby dragons and the Phoenix? Like, once you get a good push going, it's not even really the Golem, it's just the support cards behind it. Just gets tanked for so long, and then just overwhelm them. Like the baby dragons, the Phoenixes and stuff. It's usually what happens every time. How many times, like, look at, like, Mega Knight Firecracker, we matched that now, like, we played it here, here. It's kind of funny. It's a popular, I guess, like, mid-ladder deck, so... Bring back the old pass. Yeah, a lot of people aren't huge fans of this pass, I've noticed. I didn't even buy the pass this season. I don't know why, because I usually do, but... Benny who? There's no way this is the real one, right? He wouldn't be in a clan called Instagram. At least, like, I highly doubt it. That would be kind of funny. But, yeah, I don't think it's the real one. In case you guys didn't know, Benny Who is actually the biggest YouTuber in Clash Royale. A lot of people don't actually know that because, well, most of you guys I know obviously speak English, and the communities seem to be pretty separate based on languages. Like, people aren't really familiar with the creators from other languages, but like Benny Who's literally, it's insane how massive he is in the Spanish community. It's not OJ? It could be OJ. I don't know. But Benny Who He has like 4 million subs, I think, and gets like 300,000 views a video, and he uploads every single day. So it's kind of crazy. But it's funny because a lot of people haven't even heard of him in the English community. That's why it's a little bit ironic. Have you watched CRL? Yeah, I was actually watching it, before I started streaming, I was watching it pretty much the whole time. I was mostly watching the same people. Like, I was watching a lot of, Mohammed Light. Like, pretty much every time he was playing, I was watching him. I have him on my friends list. I was watching Morton a bit, too, and also, I got Mo, Morton, Mugi on my friends list, you know, Samuel Basoto. I have a lot of the really good players on my list, so I was kind of switching between them. But I would say the people I was watching the most were probably the person I watched the most was Mohammed Light, because, like, I mean, he's the best player in the game, so when I'm able to watch him, I'm probably going to. Some of his games were insane, man. I don't know if you guys, how many of you guys watched it, but there was a game in particular I was so impressed with. It was the game where Mo was against Adriel, and Mo was using Hog, and Adriel had Drill Bridge Spam, which I'm pretty sure is a good matchup for Drill Bridge Spam, but Mo played, like, amazing. It was insane. Like, it was honestly just a masterpiece to watch. And then the other really good one was when Mo was against Igor. There were some, like, really good games, too. Morton was also against Mugi. Just, like, really good games all around there. That's, like, the best way to improve, I'm telling you guys, to, like, watch competitive, like, watch the best players play. It's, like, the best way to get better at this game. Like, watching CRL, or if they're ever, like, you know, Morton streaming or Mohammed Light, like, definitely watch them, because it's free coaching, basically. Even for me, I mean, let me tell you, I can't tell you guys how much it helps me watching players that are that good. 10-0. I could put that in the title. 10-0 is nothing crazy. We're not in, like, the 20s yet, but it's good to include in the title, I think. 10-0. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to give it a like. It's good for the algorithm, so the stream gets recommended to more people. It's the same for videos. I mean, it's not a huge, it doesn't make a huge difference, but it definitely helps a bit for YouTube algorithm. Lotus Moon, thank you for the $5 donation. Says, Sup boss, I know you're not a P.E.K.K.A fan right now, but would you try P.E.K.K.A Golden Boys? So yeah, Golden Knight, Ghost, Poison Arrows, Battle Ram, Magic Archer, Ewas. Yeah, I'll play a Game of Grand Challenge with that, sure. Like I said, anyone who donates wanting me to play a deck, I'll play it in the Grand Challenge. I might stop doing that, though, when I get to 20 wins, because then I assume probably most people watching will want to watch the global tournament. But to be honest, I'm in no rush today, so if we have, like, a longer stream, then I'm fine with that, so I don't really mind either way. I guess it's partially up to you guys as well. But yeah, we can play a quick game with P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A, Golden Knight, Ghost, Poison. I will say it's definitely interesting to have Golden Knight in this deck, especially after the nerf, because I think Golden Knight without Tornado's in a really rough spot right now. So I would keep that in mind, but I'll test it out for sure. Let's see. Arrows, Poison, Battle Ram, Magic Archer, Ewas. Battle Ram, Magic Archer, Ewas. I think this is right. I'm going to double check. Yeah, it probably is. P.E.K.K.A Golden Knight, Ghost, Arrows, Poison, Battle Ram, Magic Archer, Ewas. Yeah. Is there a stream recorded with CRL somewhere? Not really sure. I wasn't actually watching the streams. I was just watching in-game. I usually do that, especially when I have the player added who's competing. Just because it's for viewer preference. I just think it's better because you can watch the whole thing. Because when you're watching a stream, it's like part of the game. CR logic interesting is equal to bad. I mean, to be honest, that's probably right. Usually in Clash Royale, when someone says interesting, it probably does kind of mean bad. It's just a nice way of saying bad, pretty much. That's true. I know Surgical Goblin does that too. I used to watch Surgical Goblin's videos, and whenever someone did something bad, instead of saying bad, he would just go like, that was a... I don't know, like an interesting... So yeah, I know there's a lot of creators who do that. I'm one of them too. Yeah. People say like interesting instead of bad. I think Riley does that too. Even like Mohammed Light, when he was streaming, he'd sometimes say interesting. Yeah. I guess we've just kind of... I don't know how that trend came about, but yeah, it's pretty true. Okay, this is gonna be a little hard for sure, but we'll see if we can win this. Definitely not... I mean, it depends on how well he plays, but this is definitely not an easy matchup. Boss is scared of Austin CR? I mean, his deck does kind of scare me, yeah. I'd be lying if I said it didn't. Hopefully it will target the P.E.K.K.A. first. Oof. The one thing that might save me this match is the rocket nerf. Because rockets doesn't do a lot of damage. So that's probably my only hope here. Nice. Dang it. Oof. Okay, nice. Definitely kind of choked at the end there. Yeah, that was a pretty bad matchup, I would say. But we're able to clutch it at the end. Nice. Oh, yeah, that was hard for sure. Because I don't really have a good counter to the Hog, and the Valkyrie gets quite a lot of value, and the Executioner. Okay, that was a close one. What are these comments? How much I study the YouTube algorithm? I mean, a bit, not too much. I feel like any YouTuber, though, looks at it, like, you know, occasionally. Or at least their own analytics. But the algorithm itself, I don't know. Probably not too much. Do you think Morton's top 3 best players? I guess he's probably top 3 right now. Definitely top 4 at the least. I feel like people always start to underestimate him after it's like been a while where he's, or like a few months where he's been in a little bit of a rut, and then it's like at the end of the year he always proves why he's like a top 3 player. That's kind of what happened last year. Do you guys remember? Like, he didn't qualify for CRL until the last chance qualifier, but then he got 2nd place at Worlds, so then it's like, oh, yep. Morton still is, you know, one of the all-time greats. He always, like, it's interesting, like, people always say, like, I don't know, like, he always just keeps proving himself, you know, when people start to doubt him. I guess that's the best way to put it. Because that always, I swear, that, like, always happens, where it's, like, earlier in the year, he's kind of not doing that great, and then he's one of the best World Final players. I think most people would agree with this. He's one of the best World Final players of all time. Without a doubt. I mean, because even, well, we talk about last year, how he got 2nd, he lost to Mo, but, I mean, 2nd's insane. And then, when we talk about, like, the year before, didn't he get, like, top 3? Or he got, like, it was the year Mugi won, didn't he get, like, 3rd or 4th? Or he at least got top 6, which is, like, really good. He always, like, every time it's a World Final, he always does pretty well and makes it really far. The problem is he just never won one, and that's, like, the issue, I feel like. Because you can't really ever be the greatest, like, the best in the whole game unless you've won a World Final. So that's kind of the one thing. But for consistency, like, he's the most consistent. Bruh. Spawner decks, man. Bruh! Couldn't get it to the tower. What is happening right now? Goodness. GG. The YouTube boxing scene? What even is that? There's like a lot of big YouTubers boxing and stuff. I don't know. I've never really boxed anyone before. It's maybe something I'd consider learning. Or some type of martial art. I did karate when I was a lot younger. Are you a parent? No, I'm not. I'm only 19. Yo, boss. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Drill. This might be kind of hard if he's using, Drill Inferno. Let's see. Drill Bridge Spam's pretty easy for Golem, but Inferno's quite hard. Let's see what we can do, though. He's got a Musk. He's probably using the Mighty Miner variation. Mighty Miner's quite good against Golem. Okay, that got kited back. That was actually pretty clutch. We gotta watch out because he's probably gonna send the Mighty Miner in the opposite lane. No? Oh, well, there he goes with it. I feel like that was a kind of a bad drill. Dang. Mighty Miners can be a little bit of an issue for sure. Yeah, this is GG. This is a pretty hard counter, I think. Unless we can get a good golem push going in triple or something. Wait, we got it, I think. Oh, let's go. Wait, I realized we're already in triple elixir. My gosh. Nice. Yeah, golems. This golem deck takes a lot of patience because sometimes you don't win until triple with it. Oh, yeah, that was quite the match. Good enough. I'll take drill. Whew. Philippi or Philip. Bro choked. Yeah, I would say he probably did, but I also think it's probably difficult for him to defend in triple, but yeah, I think he should have definitely won in the position he was in. So yeah, I would say he probably did kind of choke. Okay, good Nito there. He's either probably running recruits or pig cycle with queen. Oh, this is... He probably has zappies. Do you speak French? Bon appetit. Not really, no. Bonjour. Okay, so the zappies are going to be pretty annoying, for sure. If he goes Giant Skelly in the back, I'm going to Golem, for sure. I'm going to do it anyway, because his zappies are out of cycle. It's aggressive, but I actually think it's not that bad of a play. Because when they don't have zappies in rotation, they don't have much for the... Okay, that was a really bad Mother Witch. Let's see what he wants to do here. I don't think that was the golem or the fisherman placement he was looking for. Couple tiles off with that. Thing is, even if he played it in the right spot, I would have just nadoed it away, so I guess it wouldn't have made a difference, but I respect the effort, I guess, on his end. He had the right idea, just didn't execute it. Alright. Just a couple, yeah, it might have been more like a few. Played it on the opposite side of the King Tower. Are you living good making CR content? I would say like pretty good because I started when I was only like 16. YouTube. I started when I was only like 16, and I'm still in school anyway, so it's definitely quite good for my age. Especially because I still live at home, so I don't have to even pay for rent. I'm saving a lot of the money I make, which is helping me pay for school without having to take out loans, and I'm also in the process of like saving for potentially a house, or I don't know if I'll start with an apartment or a house. I haven't decided yet when I get my own. What's your college major? I'm doing business administration. I was gonna do psychology, but I realized business administration would be smarter for me to major in, especially since I don't know yet exactly what job I want to get. Business administration gives you a lot of like opportunities and different types of jobs you can go into. Whereas psychology, you need to get a master's to have a lot of options, and I don't yet know if I'm getting a master's or just a bachelor's. You really recommend Golem on this tournament? I can show you after this game. There's someone really high up in the tournament using Golem, this exact Golem deck, so that's how I got the idea of using it. I'm pretty good with Golem. Golem's like one of my best decks. I didn't really, to be honest, I didn't really know what to use for this tournament. I was like looking at the leaderboard for some inspiration. There's a lot of people just running their one trick, so there was a lot of like strange decks, but I saw a few with Golem, so I was like, Golem's probably decent for it. There's a lot of cycle decks when you get higher, and Golem does quite good against Hog and Mortar and stuff like that. Zappy's at the bridge first play is definitely quite... Here we go again with saying interesting whenever someone does like a bad first play. I mean, it is interesting though. I mean, Zappy's at the bridge is a quite interesting starting play for sure. Okay, so this might be RG with Zappies is definitely not easy because what is this? It's looking like a graveyard deck. The Gold Knight's gonna have to carry us this game. Baby Dragon will get value as well. Okay, I don't want a Golem in the back because he could have gone with some pressure. You could take these lightning values all day. There we go. Golden Knight dash. Oh, the Barbell can't reach. It's a bit unlucky. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. I mean, it's working out, so... Okay, really nice Barbell. We ended up... Oh, no, he's got a freeze. Okay, this is definitely not that good of a matchup. There's no way we're going to break through with a Golem, so what we need to do is just full defense, pretty much. Like, just, we're going to play full defense this game. Oh man, these XCs are getting so much value. Oh no. Oh my gosh, that XC. That XC, like... That's gonna be game. I tried, but this is probably like one of the worst matchups we could get. To be completely honest, so that's pretty rough. The thing is, though, is that deck I don't even think is that good in the meta. It's just kind of one of those, like, weird off-meta decks you occasionally get. Because, like, oh my goodness, Zappy, Zexy, NATO? Yeah, that's not really what you want to match when you're running Golem, Lightning. Because we can't really get a Golem to the tower, and defending is pretty hard. Graveyard Freeze, we don't... Yeah, that was hard. I don't know what I could have done differently. There was that one Executioner, though, that got so much value. I think I should have maybe NATO'd it in the other lane, but besides that, I don't know. That was pretty rough. I think that's one where it's just kind of like... You probably just can't worry too much about it and just have to move on, because, yeah, I don't know how I could have broken through. Jacob Moore says, boss, if I make a claim, will you join for the tourney? Thank you for the donation. I don't know. I don't... like, what kind of tourney? Like, you mean there's, like, a bracket after? Or you mean it's just, like a tournament for your clan? You will gain money over time. Well, I invest most of... Or I shouldn't say most, but I invest a good amount of my money in index funds. Like the S&P 500 especially. Because, yeah, I know that you lose money when you keep your money in the bank because of inflation. So it's definitely dumb to keep... If you keep all of your money in the bank, you should invest it. Yeah, I agree with that. I guess I'll keep using Golem, because that deck was not too good that I lost to. Like, people don't really use that deck that much. Oof. Lava. No Phoenix since, like, either. This is kind of rough. Business is a waste of time. Well, I kind of agree that college, I don't know if it's the right decision for me. I'm just kind of going as a backup. A lot of YouTubers do it in case YouTube doesn't work out for them, because there's no guarantee, so... I'm just going so if I don't end up being a successful, like, entrepreneur, I'll be able to get a job easily. With a degree. But I hope to be able to work for myself. Like doing YouTube or like starting a business online. There's tons of ways to earn money online now. It depends on what I do, though, chat, for YouTube. I think CR... doesn't have, like, infinite amount of time, you know? So I think it'd be unrealistic to think I could do this long term. Not CR, it would have to be another game. Or if I became a variety streamer. The problem is, though, I'm a pretty, like... I know a lot of you guys enjoy my personality, but I feel like I'm not as entertaining as some of the really big streamers. They're very, like, energetic. Like, funny, you know, a lot of them. So I feel like if I were to become a variety streamer, I'd have to be sort of like... And, of course, I'd never get as big as Ninja, but I could see myself being like a Ninja, where I play really popular games and become one of the best at it, and people just enjoy watching, you know? That's kind of the people, like, Tfue did that, Tfue, however you pronounce it. Like, that's like what those guys do, the people who, because I'm someone who's good at games, right? I usually become pretty good at whatever game I play if I'm dedicated to it, so I could definitely, like, do, like, other games, and, like, if I become good at it, it'd be, like, entertaining to watch, I think, for sure. Valorant is huge. I'm not, like, a huge fan of Valorant. I did like Fortnite, though. I've never really played Valorant, to be honest. I know there's a lot of CR players playing Valorant, but I've never really gotten into it. It's like Loon Cycle or something. I don't really want a lightning net. This is gonna be very rough in single elixir. I actually wonder if that baby dragon was potentially a mistake. Because... Okay, I gotta be kind of careful. Only one shot, okay. Alejandro with the $5 donation. Try Elixir Golem, Dark Prince, Firecracker, Poison 3 Musketeer, Mini Pack of Baby Dragon. What the heck? I can play... Yeah, I can play like one Grand Challenge match with that. It looks like a crazy deck. Might have to get like a tower trade going here. Like, I'll ignore his push in the opposite lane if he plays it. Okay. King's activated. Bad Ice Golem. Called it. How did that get on the tower? I don't know. That shouldn't get a connection. Yep. That's a lightning. Should be game. That's game. Up. I don't really want to play another Golem. I don't think we need to. Alright, one more lightning. Never mind, we don't even need it. GG. It's a pretty easy matchup as long as you don't, like, lose your whole tower in single. So if you don't overcommit. I don't know if we're getting trolled here by Alejandro or if he actually runs this deck, but yeah, we'll play one game with it. Why not? Thank you for the donation. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me make the deck. Elixir Golem. Elixir Golem. Dark Prince. Firecracker. Poison. Mirror. Musketeer. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Baby Dragon. This? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see, chat. I think there's a good chance we might take our first loss in the GC here, but, we'll see. We'll try to make it work. It doesn't even have healer in it, so how do you heal up the Elixir Golem? Oh my goodness. Valen Jr. Okay, let's see. I also don't want him to get the king activated because there's a lot of ground cards in this deck, so, OP deck, chat? OP deck? Maybe? Oh, I was trying to get it down before charge. Ah, that sucks. We're still winning. Yeah. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Makes more sense for me to stream on YouTube. I already said earlier, but I can explain again after this game. Jacob Morse with the $2 donation says, boss, join, use code BOSS for the Royale tournament. I could join, but I don't know if I'm going to play it. Kick is the new Twitch. If I got a contract, I'd stream on Kick. If they got me one. That seems to be the new trend or meta right now. Tons of big Twitch streamers went to Kick. The thing is, on YouTube, I get way more viewers than Twitch. That was my main reasoning. I just have a bigger audience on YouTube. For the main person asking why, that's the primary reason, to be honest. The problem is there's like nothing for wall breakers in this deck. Here, I got an idea. Let's just do this. I don't think he can defend. Maybe, but... Nope. He's not defending that. Oh my gosh. This deck is broken. Not actually, but like... Bruh. What the... I don't know, guys. This deck looks kind of good. Not really. I don't know. I mean, this is one game, but that guy did kind of get rolled, so. The one thing it lacks, though, is it doesn't have a lot of... It would be nice if it had, like, a cheap, like, arrows or, like, rage or something. It was fun. Yeah, I mean, it was fun, for sure. I haven't played Elixir Golem in a while, so... Okay, this guy's won a grand challenge, so... A pretty good opponent here. Support you, whatever, stream whatever platform you be there. Yeah, and I'm not... And I didn't... And guys, I'm not 100% like quit Twitch. Like I might stream like once or twice on there, because I never did like a goodbye stream or like let people know I'm streaming on YouTube. But bruh, bad boy with the donations says King Plus Pekka Ghost Bandit Magic Archer Bar. Give opinion on deck in general, not just for the meta. I could play GC game with that after this game. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, after this game I can let you know what I think about the deck. Do you play first-person shooter type games on your PC when you're not streaming? Not too often, but I used to more in the past. Kind of surprised you waited to double Elixir, because bridge spam is really good in single. This will be an interesting matchup, for sure. I actually think if he played in single, we would have had a hard time winning this, but because he waited, it's going to be easier for us. Because single Elixir, this is definitely a tough matchup. But in double, I feel like it's probably not that bad. GG. Pretty good defense that game. His biggest mistake was waiting till double. I don't know why he did that. Because Mega Knight Bridge Spam is really, really good in single elixir. So he could have won if he played in single, because he probably would have gotten a lot of damage. But then double and triple, he just can't break through. If I gave you $50, would you lose every match on purpose? Probably not, no. That would ruin the fun of the stream, I feel like. Alright, Bad Boy donated and you wanted P.E.K.K.A. Ghost Bandit. Bar Barrel. Ram Rider. He was. Give an opinion on the deck, not just for the meta. It's alright. I don't think P.E.K.K.A. Ram Rider's that great right now. But like, I mean, it's an okay deck overall. I don't know. I don't think it's too great. I think P.E.K.K.A. for a very long time hasn't been that good. Because there's so many ways to counter it pretty easily. Stop trying to bribe him, he's not a sellout. Yeah, people are asking how much money to throw all matches. Like, I don't even know. Like, it would have to be a decent amount. That's why I don't know if I want to say it. Bro, what is this guy doing? Did boss read my dono? Probably not yet. Jacob Morse says the clan is for your 13-1 turn to support you. Yeah, I can join the clan, but I don't know if I'm gonna play the tournament. That's fine, I think. Bro, this is... Oh my... Bruh! What is this guy doing, man? Would you delete your account for a $5 million house? Probably, yeah. $5 million? Yeah. If someone wants to just cough up $5 million for me to delete my account, sure, I'd be down. Because, first of all, it's just deleting this account, meaning I could still use my mini accounts. Wait, aren't I on my mini account right now anyway? Bro, that would be the best deal ever. I just have to delete my mini account, and then I can still use my main. That would be the best deal ever. I will pay you £7 if you quit Clash Royale and take up Clash Clans. £7? I mean, I could buy, you know, some V-Bucks with that. It's a lot of money. £7. I mean, hey, let's not Yeah, I know what that is. It's like similar to dollars. Okay. Jason Moore, join the clan. What's the clan name? Did you see what the clan name was? Why don't you claim masteries? Good question. I'll do that now. What's the clan name? Bro, what? I can't even find the... Unless you're talking about a tournament. What? What is he... I'm so confused. What is he talking about? I can't even find the clan or the... It's a clan? Yeah, I already went to the clan. Like, and I couldn't even find it. He said it's use... Unless there's no quotes. What? I don't know. I just mostly gonna focus on this Royale tournament. Okay, this guy's pretty good. Bruh. Uh-oh. I don't think it was worth committing a golden knight for that. Rip. We can come back because it's possible to come back for sure. Might not be easy. but... Alright, let's get a golem going. Ah, that's game. That was hard, but I could have played a little better, for sure. Yeah, that was hard, though. And plus, he was pretty decent anyway, because he has, as you can see, top 20 Royale. Who is that? I wonder if I know who that is. It might be that good P.E.K.K.A player that I'm thinking of. Simo? Like, isn't that guy, like, pretty good with P.E.K.K.A? Well, 21 ladder. I mean, I think P.E.K.K.A's his main deck, so... Yeah, it's definitely not easy. I think it's a tough matchup, and he's pretty good with P.E.K.K.A too. So it was hard for sure. Yeah, I can look up the clan tag. That might make it easier. I'm trying to focus on the Royale tournament, so I'm not trying to spend too much time doing this, but... Okay. Delightful. Fantastic. We found it. Alright. Cool. Let me update the title here. Now the question is... I don't know, do I want to change my deck or should I keep using it? I mean, 2 losses isn't bad, so... I don't know, both matchups we lost to were kind of tough. Wait, what's this guy using? Is he running... There's no way he's running Lava Clone. Maybe he's using E-Giant. Just unplugging my phone. Okay. You down for a quick 1v1? I'd rather not 1v1 right now. Let's see what this guy's using. Gavin, thank you for the $2 donation. Run Giant E-Drag like it's 2019. An NGC match I could. Definitely not in the Royale tournament, though. Is this guy just running mortar or something? Oh, it's the Nate minor control deck, probably. I'm gonna Golem up here. Okay. Those skellies are doing a good job distracting. It was kind of aggressive, but honestly, it's gonna get me some chip damage. I think it's worth it. Inferno is pretty annoying. Ooh, poison. Bruh, he really minored too? Relax, bro. Relax. That was a bad Inferno. He should have just played it normally. It's 3 p.m. here. For me, it's 4:18 p.m. right now. For people in Europe, it's probably getting late. That's why I try to stream earlier if I can. I stream pretty early. I started streaming pretty early. I started, I think, when it was like 1:30 for me or something. Shortly after CRL ended. The heck? What is my Phoenix doing? Not being very intelligent, that's for sure. Bruh, you forgot about the baby dragon. Uh-oh. Got that downtime, nice. So, we're looking for 2 lightnings on the tower. Actually, it's not enough. We probably need 3. Bro, this guy's not committing to one lane. He just keeps switching up the flow. Okay, that's a free bar barrel. Yeah, I think we're chilling. The miner's just not that good anymore. It's alright, but the difference is so noticeable. Because my tower would be probably below 1,000 health right now. Before the, if it weren't for the nerf. Like, my tower probably would have been at, like, maybe, like, 700 health at the end. So, like, games that before were somewhat close are, like, not close at all anymore because of the minor nerf. No, I wasn't in it today, but I was watching it. Like, I was watching the matches. There were some good ones. Alright, we're getting closer to the top 50. Boss, how good am I based on my stats I joined the clan? I don't know what your name is. Oh, this guy, I assume this is you. Ooh, you do have a top 1,000 global tournament finish. I mean, that's not easy to get. 99.9% of players will never get a top 1,000 Royal Tournament finish. I'd say, like, you're like way above average. You're a good player for sure. If you're able to get almost a top 500 Royal Tournament finish, that's very good. I mean, you're very good, I would say. Probably like, you could say like semi-pro level, sort of. Because to put it into perspective, guys, if you're able to win a grand challenge, that's something like 99% of players can't do. Like, that's very, very hard. So even if you can win a classic challenge, that's like still an incredible accomplishment, because when you're looking at the big picture of like all the players, I would say that's something 95% of players can't do, winning a classic challenge. I'd say at least 95%. It's probably more like 97%. Really? Golem for... Man. Dude, I just got starting handed. I have no tombstone. Well played. I had to give him the well played there. He just knew my starting hand, you know? So that was a great play by him, identifying my starting hand that I didn't have tombstone in cycle. Well done. Oh my gosh. Well played. Oh my goodness, bro. I gave him the well play though, so it was a good play. It was a good play. Dude, like, where's my tombstone when I need it? That is tough. We got to golem up here. Got to try to get something going. That is tough. Tombstone was my last card in rotation. Possible snipe. I don't think so. Some people golem first play. It's somewhat normal. I would be fine with it if I had a tombstone. Sadly, I did not, though. That's kind of an L. If we come back, that'll be kind of crazy. Please? No! It was about to respawn. No, that zap. Okay, come on, come on. If he doesn't have... Oh, shoot. Come on, come on, come on. He doesn't have... We got it, we got it, that's tower! Let's go! Let's go! Force the fireball out of him. Alright, we're in this. We got starting handed, but we're looking good now. Alright, let's get a tombstone up here. We don't want to golem yet, we want to defend, this golem first, for sure. Should be, I think, a relatively easy defense, because we already have, ooh, great bar barrel. Oh, didn't even need it. It's going to kill the bomber, though, so. Didn't go to complete waste, but I thought it was going to hit the egg. Oh, it stayed alive. That's huge. Big time push opportunity here. Go in. Not even gonna lightning. We probably don't need to. Actually, I'm gonna do it. I changed my mind. I should have actually done it immediately, but it's all good. Let's go. Oh my gosh, man. We almost, like... That loss would have been so annoying if I lost that. Like, we got starting handed. But, in the end, skill comes out on top. Let's go. Bruh. Like, what, Tombstone was my last card in cycle, right? It's like, if I had it in any other spot, I would have been chilling. I think it was my last card, right? Golem comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bro, it was literally like, oh my goodness. We won, though. We won. That's what matters. Yeah, it was my matchup. It definitely was my matchup, but he almost won because of that Golem. It was a good comeback, though. I'll update the title again. 18-2. It's my matchup because the Night Witch sucks, and the Baby Dragon's really good against it. That's the main reason. The Night Witch is just really bad. I wouldn't recommend using it in Golem. Unless you prefer to use it. Like, you could. I mean, some people like using it with E-Barb's Golem. So it really depends, I guess, on the variant you prefer. But I think in general, it's not the best support card. We can wait here. Lost tips for growing my YouTube channel. For me, like, what helped me was being kind of consistent. When I very first started, I wasn't. I just uploaded like a few videos here and there. I got kind of lucky because I had one kind of sort of blow up. It was when I reached 7K as level 12, which 3 years ago was a really big achievement. Because I think I was the first to ever do it. So I made a video out of it. Was it 7K as a level 12 or 8K? I can't remember. But bottom line is I had one video blow up, and then I had a lot of like motivation to upload consistently, and then from there I kind of grew my channel. Best thing to do is to make sure you're making content other people would be interested in. So if you're doing Clash content, it's either making content if you're very good at the game, or making content that's very entertaining, that casuals enjoy watching. So there's okay guys, I gotta focus. This is a tough one. My first loss was actually to Graveyard. Oh boy. We can win, but like, it's hard. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna Golem up here. If we could get a King activation, that would be amazing. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get one though. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, target the Inferno Drag. What are you doing? Okay, thank you. Block the bridge. Do you know how to Tornado Graveyard? I do, but you can't do it consistently. Bro, the bowler's broken. Bro, that Skarmy was pretty bad. Can we get the... Dude. How is the Inferno Drag not in the Lightning? It's alright, though. Bro, the bowler's actually so obnoxious. I'm scared. He's gonna get like one good graveyard down and we're gonna lose because of it. Let's go, GG. Whew. That was a close one. Bruh, we blocked the bridge, like, every time. That saved us. That's the thing, like, in that matchup, if they have a Skeleton King or something tanking for the graveyard, and they freeze, like, you lose. Like, you gotta block the bridge. That's, like, that is tough. Like, that was, my first loss was to something similar than that. What saved me is the fact he didn't have a building. Like, if he had a building, like a tombstone... Like, if he had a tombstone instead of the Skarmy, I would have lost, for sure. Because the first loss I had was the same deck, except he had tombstone and zappies. So it's like, at that point, I can't break through. Are you sponsored by Tribe? Well, they're like, the org I'm a part of. Like Sir Tag, B-Rat are a part of Tribe as well. Like, we kind of represent that org. Like, we're part of the organization. You know how there's, like, you know, big streamers, too, who are, like, on, you know, other orgs and stuff. It's kind of like a mutual benefit for both the org and the creator. Because as a creator, it's kind of nice to be a part of an established org, and then the org, obviously, they want to have creators representing them. So it kind of, like, goes both ways. Yeah. 19-2. Let's see if we can reach top 50. Or what? I got 23 crowns. What's interesting is this Golem deck. Like, even though you think of a Golem deck as it should get a lot of crowns, this one isn't really an offensive one. It's more of a defensive Golem deck. Because it doesn't have, I'd say, like, E-Barb's Night Witch Golem decks. Those are, like, 3 crown ones. I'm just watching to see what these guys are using. See, Splash Shard looks like it's really good in this meta. Like, I'm seeing a lot of... In this Royal Tournament, I'm seeing a lot of people play it. It's because of the Archer's nerf. This Mortar deck, I don't... It's probably alright, but the... Oh, look at the freeze. Yo! That was actually a really good freeze. Wow. Forced a Muskie out of him. Is this Morton, or is it like a fraud? I don't know. Does anyone in the chat know? Is that Morton? Or not? Let me know, chat. If it is Morton, we'll watch. If it's not, then I'm not going to watch the rest of it. Is it real Morton? Alright, let's watch it. Let's see. He's probably going to win, though. It's, like, looking pretty good. Boss, you have a girlfriend? No, I don't. Will you be bald if you get #1 spot in the Royal Tournament? I finished #1 in a Royal Tournament before and I didn't go bald, so I'd say no. I finished #1 with Giant E-Drag back in, like... Is that like 2020? It was a long time ago. I've gotten first and second in a Royal Tournament. This game is very streaky. The funny thing is I actually finished first in a Royal Tournament, and then the one right after I got second. That's how I feel like in this game for me. Like, when I was in my prime, it's, like, very streaky. And then when you get in a rut, you kind of are in that rut for a while. I feel like it... it makes sense, because I feel like it's that way in sports in real life, too. It gets kind of streaky sometimes. Morton's having a rough time here. I mean, I don't know what this matchup is, but the bowler's obnoxious. I don't know if this is Morton. I feel like someone was saying he's live on Twitch, though, so it could be. Okay, people are saying it is. He's not out of it yet, but, like, if the guy gets, like, one more skeleton connection, it's pretty much over. Because he could just go 2 nados and freeze or whatever. Should probably graveyard here. Why does Morton keep playing the miner in the same spot? I know he doesn't want to get it nadoed away, but he's going to catch it every time. Yeah, it's game. Malin played pretty well. I feel like that's a match that could go either way. I feel like the main thing Morton could have done differently is play that miner like in the back or on the sides, because like in triple elixir it doesn't really matter if they get the king activated at that point. But I don't know, after the miner nerf it's probably tough for sure. I'm not really sure though. Jorce. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna Golem. I know it's aggressive, but he went Mortar and Archer, so like... we got a king activation, so... Oof, I didn't think he was going to play it in that lane. Yikes. It's going to get distracted, I think. Yeah. It's fine. We can build a push and double, I think. Ooh, cannon card. Okay. Ooh! Pretty big mistake right there. Phoenix didn't get distracted. That's gonna be game. Baby Dragon is so good in this matchup. I feel like it was definitely the MVP this match. He didn't really have anything good for it. GG. There's lag. Yeah, there's probably a tiny bit of lag sometimes with the Elgato. Hopefully it's better now. 28-2, nice. We're getting closer to the top 50. We're probably already a couple games away only from top 100. Do you work out? Yeah, I do. I work out like about 4 days a week. I do push-pull leg split. Are you in college or are you taking gap year? Yeah, I'm in college. I've been going for about a year now. I kind of started part-time. Now I'm taking more semester. So I didn't technically take a gap year. Oh, this guy normally runs RG. Bruh, I swear, does this guy snipe me? Because this is like... The last time I was streaming, I matched him too, I remember. I hope he didn't snipe me. Because I know he used to watch me on Twitch also. Really hope he didn't snipe me. But I guess if he's running RG, then... Unless it's RG Zappies, it's probably not a snipe, because... I don't really think... Wait, hold up. Wait, he already might have messed up, I think. I think we might have just won. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh my gosh, wow. Well, that just happened. I think that RG was very aggressive that he played. Okay, I don't want to give him lightning value, so I'm not going to play the Phoenix. Especially since he got more damage in the other lane. I don't really care if he gets a shot or two. We don't need to over-defend the RG. We can just kind of chill. It's not smart to over-defend in single elixir with this deck. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine. Unless I seriously choke or something, we should be able to defend relatively easily. And yeah, I definitely don't think it was a snipe. I just thought it was at the beginning because he always used to watch me on Twitch. But he's using the same deck he did last time, so I think he normally plays this deck. Because this is a good matchup for us, so it definitely wasn't, I don't think. Yeah, nice win. How tall is your dad? 6'4". I'm 6'1". Okay. A few wins away now. We're probably already almost top 100. What YouTubers did you watch growing up? Some of them were Clash of Clans, Clash Royale ones. What? Look at his clan. Bruh, we just got sniped. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I don't know what he's using. Someone in the chat said E-Giant. I mean, I guess that's winnable, but definitely a bad matchup for sure. Alright, let's see what we can do though. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I guess, I'll just wait, because I don't know what he's using. I don't, and if he's using E-Giant, I don't really want to play a Tombstone. Just draw. No, I don't want to do that, because I don't know who this guy is. He could steal the win. I can't trust someone. You shouldn't trust someone who sniped you, you know? I don't think that's like a really smart idea, so... I'm gonna play. I'll try my best to win, but it's probably gonna be a bad matchup, so... we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, I definitely think waiting till doubles the play, because, yeah, someone in this head said he's probably using E-Giant, so I don't want to play Tombstone first play, because then he get E-Giant in the back, and then my cycle's kind of messed up. Let's just wait till double here. Go for a Golden Knight now. Let's see what he does. Okay, it's E-Giant. We don't have a cannon. If we were using Golem Cannon Cart, it wouldn't be that bad, but without the Cannon Cart, things are going to be a little rough for sure. We're gonna let the bomber connect because he's up elixir. Ah, it's not looking good. We gotta Golem up. We need to get, I think, damage with the Golem, otherwise we're gonna lose, because he's already ahead in lightning damage, so I can't lightning cycle him. I have to get damage. It's the only way. Nah, I tried. Yeah, it's pretty hard, but oh well. It's hard. I mean, he doesn't have like a really hard counter, but it's definitely a bad matchup, so. Oof. Yeah. Oh well. Actually, single elixir is better. Probably. I could have gone Golem first play or something. I don't know. But it's very risky to do Golem first play with this deck. I'm going to do it, though, now. He just went arrows, and I have Tombstone as next card. Do you have siblings? Yeah, I got a couple brothers. Giant double prince. I'm waiting for him because now that I know he's using double prince, this matchup's definitely better for him in single. This is pretty tough. I don't know. It's hard to get a push going. Yeah. I couldn't stop the giant rip. It was so close. Oof. Almost like came back at the end. But yeah. I don't know if I should keep using this or switch potentially. One of the losses was a snipe, so I don't know. But you could have tornadoed the giant to the king. If you with a tombstone first, yeah, but it's kind of an overcommitment. I don't think in that matchup it's not really worth it to get the king activation because then you use 6 elixir and then it's hard to defend the princes. But I know it's possible. Well, let me check API real quick. This guy's using 3 musketeers. I don't really want to use 3 musketeers. Splash Art seems really good in this tournament. I see so many people playing it. Some people are using freeze, some people poison. This guy's 26-1. What is he using? 2.6? What? Some of these matchups he's getting are kind of crazy, though, not gonna lie. Like, crazy good, I mean. I could just use the deck that the #1 person in the tournament's using. It's a bridge spam deck, though. I don't know how great it is, but you could just go for it, I suppose. Rage is actually, I saw, really good in bridge spam. Yeah, I'll make it. I don't know how I'm gonna do with it, but it's probably worth changing at this point. That's the person who's #1. This is what he's using. Play Expo. Nah, I don't. The thing about Expo is, like, if you don't typically main Expo, it's a pretty bad choice to use inside of, Oh, we're against him again. Well, we know what he's using. He's using RG. Ooh, we already got back to goblins. GG. That RG deck, I feel like, is kind of weak in this meta. Alright, good first win with this deck. I wonder if I should have started with this deck. I mean, there's got to be a reason why the person who's #1 in the Royal Tournament's #1 with it. I mean, it's got to be pretty good, right? It's weird, though, because you'd think that because of all the Lightning and Monk in the meta, it's not going to be that amazing, but even when they have Lightning, I guess you can just play Queens high up, space out the Magic Archer, so... What are these questions? Would you rather die or have 1 million USD? What? Bruh. I should have played the Rage earlier. Bro, how did the... Wait, he's got Nexi? Hello? GG. Whew. What a game. That Archer Queen was so clutch. It was like I knew he was going to go balloon. So we got it down. We placed it. Let's go. Bro, I should have started with this deck. This deck is insane. I should have started with it, I think. I would have been screwed if I ran Golem and matched that. I feel like this deck has like way more outplay potential. I don't know. Ram Rider with the Rage is also really good. I saw there was some people running that. Ram Rider, Magic Archer, Monk Rage is also really OP. Bruh. I thought he was going to use the ability. Oh boy. It's over. Bro. I didn't even try defending that because I... What? Well, that's all, folks, I guess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sparky's tough. We don't have any reset to it or anything. To be fair, though, that Battle Ram was probably not the best play. Because he was able to get a Sparky push going off of it. But I don't know if we would have won anyway. Sparky, Zappies, it's definitely a pretty hard matchup. Because I don't have any reset to the Sparky. Or like any spell. Rip. Dang. Before I go, I could play 1 or 2 Mega Draft games, maybe. Rip. We were 20-2, and then we go to 23-5. I don't think starting with Golem was the best idea. Alright, let's just... I'm going to play like a Mega Draft game, probably. We're 63rd right now. We'll play 1 game. See how it goes here. We're against Alciop. I could be wrong, but I think he moved. Rumor has it he doesn't live in China anymore. That's why he's playing on this server. Because Chinese players, I think, aren't allowed to, Okay. Tough decisions, to say the least. I'm gonna go Monk. The only thing, though, is he's probably gonna take Inferno Drag. If he doesn't take it, I'm taking it. Oh, shoot. He just took... Log EQ kills Zappies, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Arrows, fireballs. So we don't want to take things that does good against. For now, I'm just going to take a Dark Prince because I don't really know what to take. Because Valk. He's probably going to take Graveyard. If he does, that would be pretty scary. Oof. I have nothing to counter it, though. You need to take, like, Spear Gobs or something. Take EQ for now. He probably won't take Firecracker if he's going to take Graveyard. Okay, Hog. Okay, low key. Wouldn't Sparky be kind of good here? I don't know if Graveyard would have been the play. Just ignore that. Oh, this game was pretty close, though. I guess it was hard to break through the Inferno. Oh, well. Maybe Graveyard would have been a little better. The thing is, though, is there was no spells I had to pair with it, because if I took Graveyard, the guards would have taken it out, because I wouldn't be able to reach them. There were no, like, since he took arrows. So I had to try to, take a win condition that would be more likely to get damage, but he defended pretty well. I don't know what I could have taken instead. I mean, as my win condition, I'm trying to remember what there was. I remember there was Graveyard, but I don't know. Alright, I probably will end now. I don't know. Or I should maybe play one more. I guess I can play another. What was your favorite high school subjects? I mean, it's tough because a lot of it also depends on the teacher, but probably overall history, maybe. It seems to be like the most interesting subject. I'm gonna take Monk because, yeah, Queen's an option, so Monk's gonna do good against Queen. And then if he still decides to take Queen, I can take Lightning. I was gonna take that if he... Oh boy, I was gonna take that. We're definitely in a bit of a predicament here because now... You don't really have anything for the Inferno Drag. What are you going to college for? Business administration. I'm mostly just going to college as a backup in case I need it. I'm gonna probably take Ramrodder. Even though the Mother Witch isn't going to get a ton of value, I just want to have something else that targets air, so I have a counter to the Inferno Drag. He's probably going to take Mega Knight, if I had to guess. If he doesn't take Mega Knight, I'm going to be pretty surprised. Yeah. That's kind of obvious, because anything else he took, he'd be screwed. Game is mute. I didn't do anything. It's probably a glitch. Because I didn't change anything. This happened before last stream, and it's kind of strange because I think it happened at around 3 hours too. So it's kind of strange. It's kind of yeah, guys. I know. I'm about to end anyway, though. I have no clue what happened. I didn't do anything. It just happened randomly. Yep, I knew the Inferno Drag was going to be a problem. That's why I wanted to take it. Really? The bomber did that much damage? Whew. Close. Alright, GG chat. I don't know what happened to the audio. That happened like last time I was streaming too, or maybe it was 2 streams ago. It like turned off for some reason. But when I restarted and started up again, I think it's fine. Like, I mean the air server, if I just close out of the application, go back in. Anyway, I'm probably gonna end now, because I already played the Royale tournament anyway, which was the main thing I was gonna do. So yeah, bye chat. Thank you all for watching, and happy Easter for those of you all who celebrate. I don't know when I'll be live again. When I stream next time, I'll probably play Mega Drafts. Because I think I only did like one Mega Draft stream so far. Because today the bulk of it was Royale Tournament, and then last stream I did a tier list. So could do Mega Draft, I guess, as like the main thing I do next stream. All right, bye guys. Have a good rest of your day or weekend. For some of you guys, I guess it's already Monday. All right, bye chat. Stream again in a few days. Probably, like I said, Mega Draft Ladder.